Friends and viewer, a play by a German writer, Friedrich Schiller. So the name of this play is Mary Stuart, or Mary the Queen of Scott. Mary Stuart by a German writer, Friedrich Schiller. This is a verse play by Friedrich Schiller that depicts the last days of Mary, Queen of Scots. The play consists of 5 acts, each divided into several scenes. The play and its premiere in Weimar, Germany on 14 June 1800. The play formed the basis of opera. So, Mary Stuart is imprisoned in England, nominally for the murder of her husband Darnley, but actually due to her claim to the throne of England held by Queen Elizabeth I, while Mary's cousin Elizabeth hesitates over signing Mary's death sentence. Mary hopes for a reprieve after Mary finds out that Mortimer, created by Schiller, the nephew of her custodian, is on her side. She entrusts her life to him. Mortimer is supposed to give Robert Dudley, the Earl of Leicester, a letter from Mary in which she pleads for help. This is a delicate situation, for Leicester seems to support Queen Elizabeth. After numerous requests, Mary finally gains the opportunity to meet Queen Elizabeth, something that in reality never happened. This meeting ends in an acrimonious argument caused by Mary's unwillingness to submit entirely to Elizabeth's wish. The argument leads to the inevitable suspicion that the cause of reprieve will not succeed. To complicate matter further, Mortimer plans to free Mary from the prison by force, a dramatized version of the unsuccessful Babington plot, but when his attempt is found out, he commits suicide, while the Earl of Leicester uses this convenient suicide to rescue himself from suspicion. Queen Elizabeth eventually persuades herself to sign Mary's death warrant. Elizabeth insists that her only reason for signing is the pressure from her own people to do so. The signed warrant is handed to Queen Elizabeth Under Secretary William Davison, without any clear instruction on what to do with it. In the process, Elizabeth transfers the burden of responsibility to him, fully aware that he in turn will hand over the warrant to Lord Burleigh. With this confirm Mary's death sentence, Burleigh demands the signed document from Davison, who, despite his uncertainty, eventually hands it to him. As a result, Burleigh has Mary's executed. The play ends with Elizabeth blaming both Burleigh and Davison for Mary's death, banishing the former from court and having the latter imprisoned in Tower. Lord Shrewsbury, who pleaded for mercy for Mary throughout the play, resigning his honors, and Leicester leaving England for France. Elizabeth is left completely unknown as the curtain falls. So the character of these plays are Mary Stuart, Mary Queen of Scott, Queen Elizabeth I, Earl of Leicester, Robert Dudley, Earl of Shrewsbury, George Talbot, Lord Burleigh, William Davison, Under Secretary Amyas Paulet. So these are the characters involved in this play, the Mary Queen of Scott. So we have these characters, Maria Stuart or Mary the Queen of Scott. It was first performed in 1800 when first published in 1801. So the action of play takes place in 1587. The play hinges on contrast between the two queens, Maria Stuart and Elizabeth I Tudor. Note the German spelling. Maria is haunted by her complexity in the murder of her husband Darnley. He was murdered by her lover Bothwell in 1567. Elizabeth fears a Catholic insurrection in Maria's name. The two queens are not only political rivals, they are also sexual rivals for Robert Dudley, the Earl of Leicester. Leicester is Elizabeth's favorite. For the last 10 years, he has courted Elizabeth in the hope of marrying her. Now he schemes to have Mary freed so that he can marry her instead. Friedrich Schiller, the writer of this play, also invented a character called Mortimer, who is a secret convert to Catholicism. He exemplifies the English noblemen who are prepared to kill and be killed for Catholic cause. So this play is divided into about 5 acts, and this is a play written by Friedrich Schiller, a German, relating to the life of Mary, Queen of Scots. I hope you will enjoy this play. Thank you.